So let's
now this next one is interesting. All right, listen, chat. I need y'all to sit back. Okay, put your seatbelts on. Okay, because for anyone who needed some proof,
I was informed.
Some proof. Here you go,
Mr. Groosh, man.
I was informed in the course of my official duties of a
I was informed.
Yo, the way,
you know, he got to be very specific with how you talk.
He looked like if you ask him the wrong question, he's gonna go the fuck off on you. He knows, bull. Like, bro, I'm about to come up here and talk to these motherfuckers about some aliens, and I am not gonna be. I can't be having no smirks or nothing. I'm gonna be 100% like, yo, Ron. He giving me Zaya vibes when everybody be trying to like throw shit on Zaya, and Zaya be trying to like be, you know, Zaya don't have no smile or no smirk, doing a motherfucking sneaker battle. It's one of them, bro. This nigga's crazy looking, like serious.
I was informed in the course of my official duties of a multi-decade UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering program.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people.
He said UAP, and I just want to make sure I get the meaning of that. You know what? You know what a UAP is?
No, what's a UAP?
UAP meaning. Let me just put UAP meaning just so we
aircraft
inform.
Pilot shit.
Unidentified. What the fuck? What are UAPs and why do UFOs have new names? UAP stands for unidentified anomalous phenomena. The fuck is that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yo, they trying to flip the UFO.
Yo, peep this nigga's body language and his eyes and everything. Is this nigga an alien? The fuck is going on, bro? This nigga is trying to keep a straight face and like, you know, he's just trying to be on his P's and Q's, bro. Hit that motherfucking like button. Hit the like. Get us up to 100. We have 131.
Anomalous phenomena.
All right, let's get it.
Of a multi-decade.
Boy, just watch his body language. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes and everything. All right.
UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering program.
Watch his eyes, please. Watch his eyes.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still in the program.
If you went on Twitter or X this morning, I'd understand why you perhaps
shit. Hold on, pause, buddy. I just want to see. That's all I want to see, bro.
Thoughts, which I want to share hearing incredible claims, including that the United States government has a retrieval program for crashed alien spaceships.
The UAP task force was refused access to a broad crash retrieval program.
When you say crash retrieval, what do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles. You know.
Not only that, but apparently non-human intelligence has been confirmed by the U.S. government. Bodies have even perhaps been found, and there's a great conspiracy to muddy the waters and keep the public in the dark. Grush first came forward through an exclusive, to be honest, and
should we just skip to the when he's talking?
Several months around UFO.
Yeah. This is probably just like
however, this UFO phenomenon or the general presence of
that was denied access, multi-decade and civilian capacity.
Issue with his claims is that they're almost all based on secondhand information
and civilian capacities. I was informed in the course of my official duties of a multi-decade UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering program, to which I was denied access to those additional read-ons when I requested it.
You've stated that the government is in possession of potentially non-human spacecraft. Based on your experience and extensive conversations with experts, do you believe our government has made contact with intelligent?
Man, this nigga look like an alien. The fuck is going on, my nigga? The fuck? How do we know you not an alien, nigga? The fuck you saying? This nigga look crazy now. I'm looking at his eyes and shit are moving.
Extraterrestrials.
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
Okay, I can't ask when you think this occurred. If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still in the program.
And was this documentary evidence, video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you and Skiff about.
Gotcha.
For example, Grush's most basic statement, the one that underpins all others, is that the U.S. has a UFO UAP crash retrieval program where they're finding crashed spaceships and attempting to recover and maybe even reverse engineer the technology. The thing is, when he makes this statement, he doesn't say, this is what I witnessed. He says, people who I trust told me. It's a lot of, I was informed. I was informed that they recovered non-human entities on the craft. And I come at this hearing from someone who practiced law. The most important aspect of witness testimony is determining credibility. This is why we generally do not allow hearsay to serve as evidence, or if it is evidence, there are very strict rules around it. Now, many of you probably don't understand what hearsay is or how it differs from regular testimony. The general idea is that you cannot testify to the truth of something that you were told by another person, and that can get kind of complicated, so I'll use an example. Let's say, then I don't doubt
if you could just name
AOC.
Information which could have been used to corroborate his testimony was apparently not appropriate for a public forum.
regions, if you could just name anything. And I put that as an open question to the three of you.
I'd be happy to give you that in a closed environment. I can tell you specifically.
Thank you.
Can you give me the names and titles of the people with direct firsthand knowledge and access to some of these crash retrieval programs, and maybe which facilities, military bases that the recovered material would be in? And I know a lot of Congress talked about we're going to go to Area 51, and I mean, there's nothing there anymore anyway. It's just and we move like a glacier. As soon as we announce it, I'm sure the moving vans would pull up. But please.
I can't discuss that publicly, but I did provide that information both to the Intel committees and the Inspector General.
And we could get that in the skiff if we were allowed to get in a skiff with you. Would that be probably what you would think?
Sure, if you had the appropriate accesses, yeah.
Grush was asked pointedly, okay, who can we ask who has direct knowledge? What were the names of these programs? Where are the craft stored? Many times he would say, listen, I know, but I can't tell you in a public forum. And legally, I mean, that makes sense. He had to get some of his testimony, even for this hearing, approved by certain use that to track down legal changes.
Pause real quick for a second. I just want to give people the information, the definition on a skiff.
Do you want to continue this video,
what the fuck is a skiff?
Do you want to continue this video, or are we good?
Oh, you don't need to. You don't need to.
All right,
so just for for a skiff, SCIF means a sensitive compartmented information facility. SCIF, a skiff, is a sensitive compartmented information facility. Basically, hey, we're going to go in this room, and that's the only way we're going to do this. This can't be spoken about. We need to have this locked in, nice and tight in this room. That's the only way we're talking about it. And he has said a couple things. Now, somebody also mentioned in chat that this is some declassified information, and the classified stuff he's not going to talk about. Which, I mean, I guess it is the government. They might be watching us right now, listen to what we're saying. So, hey, I have no idea. just watch the video. It's interesting to hear that there is this little section. There's probably a lot of things that we don't know, that we are not privy to, that the government hides from us, because if it was known, it'd probably go pretty crazy. But
the way I look at it, man, is simple. Like, we live in a world where there's billions and billions and billions of galaxies and all that. So, do I think we're the only ones here? No. Of course, I feel like we definitely have other people out here. Do I feel like it's a possibility of aliens that's been here? I mean, it's a possibility. I feel like with the amount of endless billions of stars and all that, I think there's endless and billions of possibilities and of something like that ever happening. Do I feel like the government could cover it up in a way? From what I've been reading and hearing, because I've been watching a lot of I got some other show I watch a lot. It's called the chat won't be able to see it, Bull, but you can see it.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. I watch a lot of this guy right here. His name is Sean Ryan. He's a military
man.
I've
heard of him before. He's just in like the I've seen him before.
Yeah. And he recently just did one on, and I'll show y'all the chat so y'all can check him out. He recently did some sit downs though with some Marines, human trafficking operations, UFO encounters. I love this guy. This dude's, I'm big into the gun stuff, you guys know, but he's a military. I think he's a SEAL Team 2, I believe. But from what he was watching, a lot of this stuff, when it comes to the alien encounters and shit, it don't even be the government. It be like these contracted organizations that are outside of the government. They're even keeping it quiet from the government's end almost. So that's why like government don't be knowing everything, or at least that's how it may seem sometimes, that they don't know everything that's going on. But so yeah, I feel like that all this stuff could be possible, but it's being ran by a whole nother organization outside of this, the government. Like, I think it's something probably even bigger that we don't know. Obviously, even some of us as conspiracy theories out there think that the government don't even run the world, or like there's another new world order. There's so many stuff going on. Who knows? And I'm not here to say what's right and what's wrong, but I am here to. I do believe, all in all, that there has probably been some contact with aliens out there. Now, what I saw from this particular take is what the guy that we were just watching, Bull, this guy that was breaking it down, he was saying that like he was really kind of like debunking that guy's statement, saying like, yo, notice how he doesn't give names and then he says hearsay and all that. Well, hell, he's probably trying to protect himself from getting sued or whatever. Like, if he's saying names of other people, he's putting other people in danger. It's almost like, yo, Bullet RC's out here showing early sneakers, but he's not telling us where he's getting those early sneakers from. Yeah, he's not going to tell you where you get them from. The fuck is he going to tell you? How the fuck is Bull going to, what is Bull like telling you where his plug's at? It's going to be declassified. Yeah. But now if you get in that skiff or whatever, Get me in like a little room one-on-one. I'll tell you, but I ain't telling you on no fucking camera. You know? Just like like our topic that we're gonna be talking about later, where Buddy's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but
also you're dealing with the government, so you ain't trying to get clapped out here. Is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to get clapped. You talk too much. Who knows, bro? You might disappear, bro. You might take a goddamn trip to Cuba that you don't come back from, bro. So, I don't know.
Salutes to Superstar Fresh. Contractors in some cases can do more, parentheses, than feds. Less red tape in some situations. Yeah. And it's not being funny. I know this is going to sound so gamey like, but bull, think about it from Call of Duty's perspective. The Shadow Company. You know what I'm saying? Like when you play Call of Duty, there's always these like contractors, like these contractor groups that are contracted by the government. Even like other movies, like, you know, watching Extraction. You watched the movie Extraction with Chris Hemsworth, the first one?
I watched the first one. I didn't watch the second one yet.
Okay, but think about that. Like, he's contracted to go kill somebody, right? It's like the government will like hire people to do things that are not within the actual U.S. military.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad, they hire these convicts to go do stuff. Now, I know it's all movies and shit, but what I'm trying to say is, I wouldn't be surprised if the government or somebody is hiring some team of people to go and do something that's not government related. And, you know, hey, if you get caught, shit, it's on you type shit, you know?
That's like, wouldn't that be like Blackwater and shit? Like those guys, like, can we even talk about this?
Blackwater? Wait, we talking about from Call of Duty?
Blackwater Academy, formerly known as Blackwater, is an American private military contractor founded in December 26, 1996.
Oh yeah, since I'm saying, yeah, Blackwater.
Yeah, they're like, what's the name?
Oh, so that, yeah, and they even said it was one that there was one that we were funding, or somebody was funding with that, the whole issue with Ukraine and Russia. Yeah, Blackwater Company, Academia, formerly known as Blackwater, is an American private military contractor. Yeah, there you go. That's what Shadow Company is in Call of Duty. You know, stuff like that. You know, we gotta watch out. I don't need nobody watching us.
Yeah,
me and you be talking bull, nigga. Our shit just explodes, nigga. Right now, they drop a fucking
my fucking window get blown out. Yo,
shit.
Blackwater. Oh wait, is it? I wonder where was it founded? Where was Blackwater founded? Because there's Blackwater in Virginia, so I just wonder where it was founded.
Yeah, he's getting too close to home, bro. Let's relax. 9 years ago. It says 9 years ago. Oh, no, wait, no. It said founded 1997, 26 years ago in North Carolina.
Oh, and then, I mean, that makes sense because Blackwater is, it's above, there's an area called Blackwater in Virginia, above North Carolina, like Moyock and all that, like, you know, there's like country shit.
Yeah, shooters. So they hire these guys, I guess, as almost like security. They were transporting this guy right here. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, somebody said they rebranded. So yeah, man.
Yeah, they did.
But you know, we're gonna wait and see, man. I mean, there's videos out there and all that, but there's only so much these motherfuckers can keep hiding, bro. There's only so much they can keep hiding. Bull, let's make a poll, man. You know, do they?
I got you for sure. Someone also said Reston VA was the headquarters, Bull. Oh, okay. Huh, interesting.
So yeah, that's the news. I'm excited. I'm all for it being more than this the Earth, you know, whatever that means. So, yeah, you ready for your guy, Bull?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll just go ahead and say it because I had some people definitely asking about it. Okay, so I'm gonna take